What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking in. Figured I'd make a little driving video while I talk about a quick little update here on what I'm going to be doing. So right now, I'm still local, still waiting to be going over the road. Right now it's about 3:30 in the morning, 3:26 to be precise, and I just got done with my first store that I deliver the flowers to. It's actually a store that's already been in a couple of videos. But so yeah, I'm still currently doing local, but that's going to be changing here within a week or two. Right now my apartment is more or less completely packed away in boxes, including my music desk, which breaks my heart because I worked so hard to accumulate all the gear I had, and working on a thin budget. I got my family to take care of, but I've also got the itches of my hobbies to scratch. And I was also silently cursing myself out too, because I have just way too much shit. Yeah, fix this real quick. There we go. That's a better shot for you guys. Right now we're driving in good old Chicago. But yeah, anyways, so most of my apartment is packed away into boxes, and going to be moving that into a storage unit here slowly but surely within the next week. I go and I sign the paperwork for the unit this Sunday, and then over the road starts, because we'll be moved out of the apartment. My wife and kid will be moved back into my in-laws for the next year or so, while we just save as much money as possible. I am definitely, from what it sounds like, definitely going to Texas on these over-the-road runs. It sounds like it's going to be something pretty dedicated. My boss, he's new to the whole over-the-road thing, so he's just trying to get his feet wet. And that's why him and I are working so closely together, because, I did it for a couple of years, if you were, watching any of the videos on my channel. Especially back when I was Blacktop Black Metal. Yeah, that's such a stupid name. I think 18 Wheels to Hell is much, much better. But yeah, he's he's tossing around different lanes, different rates. From what it sounds like, the runs down to McAllen probably aren't going to happen. He found some stuff that pays better, and he doesn't have to worry about running a reefer down the road, because that does get kind of costly. Fuel, maintenance on the reefer. What if the reefer breaks down and the load's fucked? And with us being such a small company, we can't afford to have that happen, of course. So it's a much safer route for him to find dry loads that not only have less risk, but also pay better. He's found some stuff for me that goes down to Dallas. He's considering El Paso. But, I'm really happy for him that, he's going to start expanding. And, I'm going to do whatever I can for him to help him keep that expansion going. I might eventually, try and help him hire some people. I don't know yet. Everything's under wraps. So, don't take my word for it. All I do know is I am going to Texas, and the eventual plan after a year or so is to move to Texas, as I previously mentioned. However, it sounds like McAllen probably isn't going to happen. My wife was really banking on it. I was banking on it. It's beautiful down there. But then El Paso got mentioned, and my wife was not so keen on El Paso because excuse me, even though the houses, you know, look fairly similar and the prices look fairly similar, she's not the biggest fan of the desert or the mountains. But you know, she was all right with it. Not totally, because it wasn't, you know, a tropical, beautiful McAllen, but you know, she was okay with it. My daughter was over the moon with the pictures of the houses and the palm trees and the mountains in the background. But the other consideration is the Dallas area. So if any of you live in the Dallas area, please let me know what it's like over there. I'm not looking at Dallas County. I'm looking at Ellis County, Tarrant County, not Dallas County. Hell no. So if any of you like live down in that area, you know, give me a comment. Let me know how it is over there. I mean, it's Texas. It's, you know, you can't go wrong with Texas. But the thing I love about that state is it's so fucking diverse. They've got something for everybody there. They've got, you know, big city life. They've got secluded rural life. They've got plains. They've got desert, mountains, tropical areas, coasts. You name it, they got it. And that's what I love about that state. It's so goddamn big and it's so vast that, in turn, it's so diverse. And I do know that there are some great opportunities for my family down there. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to bringing, you know, more videos to the channel as I go over the road again. There's probably going to be truck tours when I get my new truck. I'm going to keep under wraps what I am going to be driving. I might have to use this current sleeper that we have until that truck is ready. I'm going to keep under wraps what kind that truck is too. And it's nothing special, but the truck that I'm going to be getting, from what I'm being told, is going to be a pretty sweet ride. And I can't wait. You know, back when I went local, going over the road again is, well, being over the road is something I never wanted to really stop doing, because that was always my dream, was just to travel the country in a big truck. But you know, you got to come home for your family. Unfortunately, you know, I fucked up when I moved into the apartment that I moved into. I saved up just enough money to move, and you know, that left us pretty much fucked with the fact that I took a pay cut when I went from over the road to local. Thought I could swing it. Nah, I was wrong. So I got to make some sacrifices and you know, retreat behind the trenches, or back into the trenches, so to speak, and you know, gather up the troops, gather up the supplies, in this case the money, and you know, come back swinging. And that's my fucking plan. I'm gonna come back swinging harder than ever. And that's just the way you gotta take the approach to life. You know, you can't let shit get you down. Yeah, the past 2 years have been a little rough for me, but you know, I don't let it get me down, because at the end of the day, I've now got set goals and missions for my family. I got things that I want, and I know how I'm going to achieve them. And anybody who's looking to get into trucking, that's what's great about this industry. It's not just a job. If you let it, it can be a career. If you let it, it can give you all the things that you want. Unless, of course, you know, you want a $10 million fucking mansion, you know, and like 3 Ferraris and, you know, the mistress on the side. You know? Well, okay, you might be able to get that last part with them lot lizards if you're a nasty motherfucker. But, I mean, yeah, trucking is not going to give you those things, but it will give you stability. You just got to learn the rhythm of the road, you know? Everything in life has a rhythm, especially the road. even if trucking some days seems like it's hell, and that's, you know, with anybody. I love this job, but there's just some days where it's like, motherfucker, at every opportunity. The day is just gonna motherfuck you all over the place. But you can't let it get you down. And trucking is the perfect career choice if you want stability. I mean, have finances been a little hard for me and my family the past couple of years? Yes, but we have been stable. Maybe not financially comfortable, but stable. We had food in our stomachs, a roof over our head. I was able to provide a nice, comfortable environment for my family. And that's something that I never would have been able to do slinging bags of powder at the factory for $13 an hour. So I can't knock the past 2 years I've had local because, you know, we have been stable. Just not where I'd like to be, and that was partially my fault, like I said, moving with, you know, just enough money saved up to move. You know, the plan is to save up way more money than I need to move, so that way we've got a rainy day fund. That way I can pay for rent in advance. That way I can put away for a house, because that's one thing I really want to do in life, is be a homeowner. So I gotta, you know, like I said, retreat back to the trenches and, you know, just do it. Come back swinging. And, you know, that's the great thing about this industry is you've got options. You can go local when you want to come home. You can stay local forever if you want. You can go back over the road if you want. You can stay over the road forever if you want. The choice is yours. There are so many different things you can do in this industry. Deliver fuel, haul tankers, deliver cars, haul flatbed, intermodal, what the fuck ever you want to do, you can do it. You just got to put your mind to it, and this industry will open the doors for you. You just got to have thick skin, you got to use your head, and, you know, you know, you just got to do it. So, with that being said, while this light is red, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for checking in on this quick update. I hope you all have a good day. Stay safe on the road. And, fuck yeah, I'll see you out there. And, can't wait to start making videos when I'm back over the road. It's going to be a blast tonight. And I hope you come along with me. Like, subscribe, comment, bitch, complain. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want. Take it easy.